Commissioners, regular meeting. Today is Tuesday, January the 6th, 2026. Happy New Year to all. The time is 9 a.m. I'm calling this meeting to order. Please rise for an invocation by Commissioner Animas, followed by the pledge of allegiance by Commissioner Lucero.
Heavenly Father, thank you for this day and this new year. Let's start this year with a grateful heart. Help us to let go of the hard feelings and frustrations from the past year and extend forgiveness to others. Thank you for your faithfulness and your constant presence in our life. As we enter this new year, we ask for your guidance and wisdom so we might walk in the ways that align with your will. Lord, bless and keep our families safe and healthy. And may we always look to you for help in times of turmoil. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Commissioners, if I may, can we pause to make sure?
Yeah, I was looking at you, so.
Okay. Thank you. I believe we're ready to go.
Thank you. Thank you, Commissioners. Roll call, Mr. Durankamp.
Commissioner Hess?
Here.
Commissioner Lucero?
Here.
Commissioner Lopez?
Here. Approval of the agenda. Any changes to the agenda, Mr. Durankamp?
No changes, Commissioner.
Thank you, sir. I will entertain a motion to approve the agenda.
I'll move to approve the agenda. Second the motion.
Commissioner Hess?
Yes.
Commissioner Lucero?
Yes.
Commissioner Lopez?
Yes, thank you. We're going to go to section 2, consideration of minutes. Reschedule regular meeting minutes for December 9th, 2025. Commissioners, we have those minutes. Do you have any questions, additions, deletions, any comments? Hearing none, I will entertain a motion.
We move to approve the rescheduled regular meeting minutes of December 9, 2025.
A second?
Commissioner Lucero?
Yes.
Commissioner Hess?
Yes.
Commissioner Lopez?
Yes. 2B, regular meeting minutes of December 16, 2025. Commissioners, any conversation, questions, comments? Hearing none, I will entertain a motion.
I'll move to approve the meeting minutes of December 16, 2025.
Second the motion.
Commissioner Hess?
Yes.
Commissioner Lucero?
Yes.
Commissioner Lopez?
Yes, thank you. Section 3, reading of correspondence, Commissioner Committee reports. Commissioner Lucero, would you like to go first, sir?
I have no report at this time.
Thank you, sir. Commissioner Haas.
On the 19th of December, CCI had a group meeting with the Renewable Energy Working Group. And the meeting was to address possible legislation that would be introduced in 2026. And the legislators that brought this forward were looking to gather support from the CCI body. And we were identifying shortfalls that had happened since the introduction of Senate Bill 212, such as fees, 1041 powers for local governments, wildlife considerations, and the consequences for non-negotiations. So there's a few counties that have opted out and aren't going to do green energy, and that's what's Senate Bill 212 was to address. Then on the 5th, I had a call with CCI, the governor's response to our letter, the alternative energy letter. And if we move forward, we wanted to let him know that this was a possible taking of our 1041 towers. And then on the 6th of January, the United Wolf Coalition met. The main topic of conversation was the second letter sent by Brian Nepsuk, who's the director for the U.S. Fish and Wildlife. The second letter to the governor and his staff. This letter gave CPW 60 days to respond to the release of depredating wolves in Colorado. And Colorado Parks and Wildlife, in his opinion, was not in compliance with the MOA. And if they don't respond within the 60 days, then U.S. Fish and Wildlife will take over the program. they can pull that authority back from Colorado. Congressman Hurd has been very active in helping us find the information that we needed. He identified a blanket rule in Section 6, rule from 1973, which states authority is given from the feds to the state to manage species. And the coalition, the Wolf Coalition, requested a quarter request, a copy of the letter from LACC, and this letter threatened the delegation of authority that is renewed annually. And I want to thank Congressman Hurd for staying vigilant, and he's worked really hard on this. Colorado didn't have the proper permits in place before the Colorado initial introduction of wolves. Also had no authority to bring species outside of the United States of America. That's my point.
Thank you, Commissioner Hess. Thank you, Commissioners. On December the 18th, one of the conversations appointed to the BASOS Region 1, just a reminder, the Behavioral Health Administration Service Organizations. Region 1 has 31 counties throughout the state of Colorado. It's such a huge region that we had our meeting on that day, and the concern in the conversation to cover 31 counties when it comes to these services from the Behavioral Health Services Organization perspective, we have two entities for Region 1, Rocky Mountain Health Plans and United Healthcare Company, that is actually responsible for conducting regular meetings, assessments, and availability of adequate services for safety, for a safety net for the entire region. So 31 counties is big. My comments on that very meeting were, we are too large. Are we going to be able to have the delivery of services to every county as we see? And I'm standing for Los Animas County, obviously, as the representative for the opioid region 19 as well. We have 9 counties. At the very least, we don't go all the way down to the east, but nonetheless, one of the comments that came out of there, start collecting regional statistics on the availability of each safety net service. Identify the gaps where services do not meet regulatory adequate standards, including those specific to children, youth, and tribal communities. My comment to that as well was, let's insert the agricultural community in there as well. We have in our county, we have a lot of the individuals that were or are being dismissed from the gas industry, those that actually labor within the coal mining, and they are going through some challenges as well. Behavioral health is impacting all. So my comments, the Los Animas County will continue to ask for services to include those populations. I want to see an analysis of current funding that is estimated of the resources that are going to be put in for the entire state. I don't want to highlight the number of the millions of dollars that are going to be appropriated to these, but they're just not enough. My comments and questions, once again, I question the availability of funds coming from the state of Colorado, since the state of Colorado said that we were $1.2 billion shortfall a year ago. Then the JBC, through the governor's office, approved the budget that included 5.67% increase for the 2026 fiscal year. One of the comments also that I want to put in here that was not part of the conversation is that HIPAA, Health Care Policy and Finance, has increased over the last 20 years, over 450% when it comes to funding. So for these BASOs, I was honored to be part of this whole thing. I served with Executive Director from DHS, Mr. Aragon, but I am going to continue to ask a lot of questions because as we go through the appropriation of services, the assessment has to support the commitment to strengthen the behavioral health and safety for all individuals throughout Region 1. So the meeting was 3.5 hours, really robust conversation, but I will continue to keep you abreast of what's going to happen. And we obviously one of the comments that came out for those that need behavioral health, and there is no accessibility within our counties. We have frontier counties, rural counties. Do we have telehealth? Is that available? And what kind of services do we have through the network of internet providers? And I put a case in point. I said someone that lives down on the west part of the county, up in the mountains. What about someone that lives on the east part of the county, on those canyons? Do we have access to those services? So there's going to be an assessment going through the process and identifying what services are going to be needed. So the survey is going to go on, and as it comes out, I want to make it available to our constituents to see what services and what that exactly means and how does that translate, because one of the, and I didn't know this, emergency services have to have accessibility basically 24/7 to include behavioral health. So that is a challenge that, again, as the assessment comes out, we'll see what goes on. On the 22nd, Representative Ty Winter called a meeting with Director of CDHS, Director Barnes, and in it, Representative Winter was receiving a lot of phone calls on the districting of the DHS regions, departments, and so on for the entire state of Colorado. But he received a lot of phone calls from his district, so he set up a meeting with Director Barnes. And quite frankly, on that meeting, a bit disappointed because she didn't provide any direct responses to it. The question was, is the districting going to take place? How and who has decided that? The districting is going to take place, and I think it's already underway. One of the good things, and I don't want to, yet I want to have a conversation with Director Aragon, but there was a letter from the governor's office yesterday that came out through Colorado Counties Incorporated that the districting could actually, instead of having implementing it in the 2026 mid-year, June, July, August, someplace in there, it may be, there is a possibility that we can send that over to 2027, which is really good. The letter actually was submitted through CCI. That letter came directly from the governor's office to CCI to be distributed to the membership. So that is, in a sense, good news. It gives our directors a whole lot more information when it comes to realigning DHS. The conversation will continue on, and as I serve on the CWAC, the Colorado, the Children Appropriation Formula for the state of Colorado, I will continue to ask questions and see what are the goals and objectives that we need to meet as regions. But a lot of information coming out, and then last but not least, I'm going to be reaching out to our CCI president, right to my right, and I would like to have a lunch and learn through CCI, invited and open to all. What are some of the legislative bills that perhaps have not been given the proper attention, but of all the legislation that has passed in the last couple of years, CCI, they keep an inventory of how is that going to be impacting counties. Unfunded mandates are at the top of the list, and one of the stances of the San Luis County is if the state doesn't fund it, the counties can't stand it up. And we're going to try our hardest, but nonetheless, there is only so much the counties can do to stand up and implement legislation that is passed without any funding. So, because it requires FTEs, it requires assessment, follow-up, and so on. And I would imagine that not only does that come out of that, and I'm honored to call President Haas, that's going to be leading CCI for 2026. And from that executive perspective, we have an insight as to what is going to be happening front and center. So it's going to be an exciting year, but it's going to be a challenging year because of all the tentative legislation that's going to be coming our way. So, Commissioners, that's my report. We're going to go to elected officials update. County Assessor, Ms. Amato, would you like to join us for an update?
Happy New Year to everyone. Good morning. Well, we're hitting the ground running in 2026, and it's turning out to be quite a barn burner already. Just wanted to give you an update. As you all know, the County Board of Equalization did have a BAA case that was headed to the state, the Board of Assessment Appeals. We were able to stipulate a value with the petitioner. So the last couple days, Pam and myself and Mr. Dempsey, the petitioner, have been stipulating a value. We went back, I had an outside appraisal done on it, and we lowered the values on both of his properties. Our values, one of the properties was $125,800. We went down to $89,000. The other one was $160,756. Actual value, we went down to $95,000. It's going to actually save the county money in time and energy and cost on my end. An actual total tax valuation loss to the county is $64. So by stipulating, it's saving all of us some time and some expense in the cost of having to go through with the Board of Assessment Appeals case. I did want to update you on that. I'm sure myself or Pam will be emailing you or putting it in the file, the stipulation paperwork. So we've been actively doing that currently. My office and the treasurer, we are in a bit of a standoff with Tyler. At this point, we are not able to run our tax roll because of the legislative changes and computer changes that had to have been made. If you have any contacts with Tyler Technologies, please reach out. I have been literally screaming from the mountaintops that we need to get this done. I have reports that have to go to the state auditor. We have by January 10th legally to get the tax roll delivered to the treasurer. We've been working on this since the day before Christmas, trying to get these reports. Currently, if I run the tax roll, we will be bringing in less taxes than what needs to be brought in. It's not capturing all of it because we had to decouple the school district. Tyler is moving fast and diligently right now, trying to get those reports fixed. So I just wanted to let you know that poor Sarah and myself have been working day in and day out, long hours on the phone and with Tyler's support, trying to get this accomplished. And a lot of it's because we had legislative changes in 2 special sessions, and there are pieces of the code in Tyler that were not meant to handle this. We're implementing a very new way we are going to assess and collect.
So, I don't know, through the National Association of Counties, once upon a time, I was able to make contact with a Tyler representative from the national office. Have you reached out to her?
I have reached out to her. We are having personal phone call conversations.
All right, very good. And if anything, I can actually connect, ask her, she's got to go to the next level. And NACO, they're one of the big participants at the NACO conference.
At this point, any pressure point that we can hit, I would be very appreciative.
Very good.
Any other questions?
No, thank you. Thank you for the work, and the 10th is...
It's coming fast.
Right.
Like I said, it's a barn burner of a year.
Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Anyone from the clerk and recorder's office? The treasurer's office? Sheriff's office? District attorney? Coroner? Going to move to the next section 5. We have a presentation by Ms. Penny Bieber with CWPP. Good morning.
Good morning.
Bieber, and welcome, and looking forward to hearing what updates you have for us.
All right, thank you. First of all, I wanted to thank everyone who attended our community outreach meetings, Commissioner Haas in the eastern portion, Commissioner Lucero in the western portion. I know Mr. Lopez, you were out of town, but Mr. Dornkamp was at the Trinidad urban session, and those sessions went off really well. We had way more people than the consultants had seen before, ever. And we were able to collect a lot of really great comments and concerns that were expressed across the county. And I think we have a deeper understanding now of what people are worried about and what we're going to be needing to look at in our recommendations. So as the handout that Mr. Dornkamp included in your packet, there's a report from SWCA, the consultants, about what they have done since they have been hired. And then there's also a report from me that will be going to the Colorado State Forest Service principal investigator, who is Chad Julian, who is overseeing the implementation of our grant. We're right on track. We've done everything that we said we were going to do and more, and we've done it in a way that has taken people by surprise because it's been more robust than is typical. Usually at these public outreach meetings, they have 7 or 8 people, and they're usually representatives from agencies that have some skin in the games when it comes to fire and firefighting and that sort. So we're real pleased that we had 37 attendees at Primero, 58 in the urban in Trinidad, and approximately 20 in the eastern county, part of the county. And that was a challenge because the day before that meeting on the 13th on the eastern part of the county, we realized that not all the postcards that we notified people with had been delivered. I don't know if they were ever delivered. They were sent in plenty of time, we thought, but I'm still waiting to get a Christmas card from my brother that was sent almost a month ago, so apparently things are pretty slow with the post office. So what happened is once we learned that, we did a whole lot of phone calling. My team, my core team, reached out to everyone that we knew in the eastern part of the county and asked them to collect people in, and we really had a great meeting on the eastern part of the county, I believe, and we're able to identify a whole lot of needs that exist out there that we will be addressing in the Community Wildfire Protection Plan. So the only other issue that we have at this point is the, excuse me, the change order that's before you, or will be when you get to section G, I think it is, or somewhere in there. And, okay, thank you. And this is a pretty minor change. What we had budgeted in the original grant was for us to create that postcard that we notified everybody about the community meetings with. We were intending to do that in-house here with a local printer printing them and mailing them for us. That local printer was not, it had sold since we put the grant together, and that option was no longer available to us. So we worked out a deal with SWCA that they would use their resources to connect with their FedEx company that does these kinds of things. It actually saved us a good bit of money. And in exchange, I would be doing press releases that they had originally had as one of their responsibilities. That didn't add very little time to the time that I had to take because I had all my press releases from the Stonewall Community Wildfire Protection Plan, and they're real similar, so I was able to just make quick changes and put those press releases together. So we will be paying them for the cost of that service that they provided to FedEx, but it's coming out of that budget line item that identified that, which is number 7, other costs for the grant. So do you have any questions?
Well, first of all, thank you for all the work, and sincere apologies by my fellow commissioners. They know I was going to be gone for those couple of days, but certainly the responses and the timeliness. And now that one of the paragraphs in one of your documents that you put together on that letter it is so good to have an emergency manager in place
Yes.
at the county. That's also something that, for a moment, there was a vacancy, but certainly it is now back operational. And so whatever other services, the communication for us is imperative. But more than anything else, thank you for the work that you do.
Thank you. I appreciate your support for this project, and I really truly believe we're going to end up with a model CWPP. There aren't many counties with our diversity of terrain and populations, and we're working with Chad Julian, who is a researcher at the Forest Service, who has cutting-edge information about rangeland fires and urban fires and how they move in from WUIs to those areas. And so I really think we're going to have a cutting-edge and model document at the end of this process.
And with that, because of the WUI is not looking at regions, through the state legislature, they're looking at perhaps a WUI considering 2 or 3 counties. And so if that was ever to happen, this CWPP plan that San Luis County is putting in place, I would imagine we would have the opportunity and ability to push back so a lot of the WUI stipulations, because they're already included here. I mean, you're doing all the research, you're gathering the data from the constituents, from the community. I believe that this could possibly supersede and comply with a lot of the requirements. So this is such a great work, and I'm simply not knowing exactly how these regionalizations will take place. But the WUI is putting in a lot of mandates on counties. But this, the San Luis County taking the step and going out and doing this, is basically telling the state, we beat you to the project. Here is the work that we have developed. And so, like, yet to be seen. But nonetheless, I think gives us that great opportunity, and on defense of, well, you've got to comply with this. No, we have that on the CWPP plan. So anyway, just thinking out loud, but I believe it's a great step on the right, more than the right direction.
I agree, and it'll open up the opportunity to bring funds in to deal with this issue, which is where there are issues now. Without a community wildfire protection plan, you can't even apply for most of the funding that is available to deal with wildfire risk. Yes, sir.
Having testified in opposition to the initial approach when they introduced the bill, I can tell you that it was going to be a blanket approach. And what you just said, that the diversity of systems from one end of the county to the other, is exactly what I testified on and told them that we have 7 different fire districts in Los Angeles County alone, because every piece of it is different. And so I'm glad that you guys came up with that conclusion too.
Awesome. Well, thank you for your support.
Thank you.
And you didn't have any questions about that change order? Would you like me to stick around until you deal with
If you
that?
would mind, we have that information, and to me, that's kind of a pass-through that came directly from the, but again, when we get to that, if you have any questions, simply from SWCA, I mean, they went to the FedEx program, but I think so long as, 2 things that we will always stick to, is the money available, and is that a proper appropriation, and so, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
We are now going to go, public comment. Do we have anyone signed up, Mr. Garland?
No one signed up.
And I don't see anyone online, but nonetheless, anyone online that wishes to address the Board of County Commissioners, this is the time. You will be allowed 3 minutes. Simply raise your hand, unmute. Hearing none, there are no items on Section 8. We're going to go to Section 9. New business, consideration of resolution 26001 designating a radio station. Mr. Gorenkamp, you'll need some water. You're going to do quite a bit of reading today, so would you please read that resolution?
Resolution of the Board of County Commissioners, Los Angeles County, Colorado, designating KCRT 92.5 FM and/or AM as the official radio station for Los Animas County, Colorado for 2026. Resolution number 26-001, whereas it is reasonable and necessary for the Board of County Commissioners to designate commercial radio station coverage for all Los Animas County as the official radio station for the purposes of broadcasting emergency notifications and dissemination of information to the general public within Los Animas County, and whereas radio station KCRT 92.5 FM and AM are duly licensed by the Federal Communications Commission to operate as a general commercial radio station within Los Animas County and to function as the official emergency alert system print EAS imprint radio station for the purpose of broadcasting alerts and warning to the public within Los Animas County, and therefore be resolved by the Board of County Commissioners of Los Animas County, Colorado, that the Board of County Commissioners does hereby designate KCRT 92.5 FM and or AM radio station located at 100 Fisher Drive, Trinidad, Colorado, as the official radio station within Los Animas County for the purpose of broadcasting on emergency alerts and warnings to the general public and broadcasting general information to the citizens of Los Animas County during calendar year 2026. This resolution was adopted on the 6th day of January 2026 on a motion made and seconded and affirmative vote by order of the Board of County Commissioners, Los Animas County, Colorado, followed by your signature votes.
Thank you, Mr. Dorian. Commissioners, any questions on item 9A? Hearing none, I will entertain a motion.
Move to approve resolution 26-001, designating KCRT 92.5 our radio station.
Seconded?
Commissioner Searle?
Yes.
Commissioner Hess?
Yes.
Commissioner Lopez?
Yes. 9B, consideration of resolution 26-002, designating financial institutions for the deposit of public funds. Mr. Dorian, back to reading the resolution.
Resolution of the Board of County Commissioners of Los Animas County, Colorado, designating financial institutions for the deposit of public funds of Los Animas County during 2026. Resolution number 26-002. Whereas the Board of County Commissioners required to formally designate the financial institutions for the deposit of public funds of Los Animas County, and whereas all financial institutions holding public funds are required to satisfy the requirements under CRS 11-10.5-101 entitled the Public Deposit Protection Act, PDPA imprint, setting out the requirements for the protection of public funds held on deposit. And whereas Los Animas County Treasurer Sarah Martinez is responsible for the collection, custody, and disbursement of the public funds for taxing entities within Los Animas County, said County Treasurer has recommended to the County Board those financial entities that qualify under the PDPA for the holding of public funds during 2026. Now therefore be resolved by the Board of County Commissioners, Los Animas County, Colorado, that one, the Board of County Commissioners is hereby accept the recommendations of County Treasurer Sarah Martinez for the designation of financial institutions that qualify under PDPA for the deposit of public funds of Los Animas County during 2026, including Century Savings and Loan Association, 233 East Main Street, Trinidad, Colorado, 1082, Bank of the West, 125 North Commercial Street, Trinidad, Colorado, 1082, In Bank of Trinidad, 320 North Convent Street, Trinidad, Colorado, 1082, First National Bank of Trinidad, 100 East Main Street, Trinidad, Colorado, 1082, Peace Investment Management, 10237 West, 52nd Place, 104, New Ridge, Colorado, 80033. Colo Trust, Colorado Local Government Liquid Asset Trust, 717 17th Street, Suite 1850, Denver, Colorado, 80202. C-Safe, care of Bob Krug, Marketing Advisor, 8181, Arista Boulevard, number 201, Roofville, Colorado, 80021. Peace Investment Management, care of Troy Sucker, Managing Partner, 6870 West 52nd Avenue, Suite 102, Arvada, Colorado, 80002. PFM Asset Management LLC, care of Ben Saparo, Relationship Manager, 950 17th Street, Denver, Colorado, 80202. This resolution was adopted on the 6th day of January 2026 upon motion made and seconded for the vote. Order of the Board of County Commissioners of Los Angeles County, Colorado, followed by your signature.
Thank you. We will give you a break to take a drink of water between these resolutions. Commissioners, any questions Any feedback on this resolution? Hearing none, I will entertain a motion.
I'll move to approve resolution 26-002, designating financial institutions for the deposit of public funds for the year 2026.
Second motion.
Commissioner Hess,
Yes.
Commissioner Searle,
Yes.
Commissioner Lopez.
Yes. 9C, consideration of resolution 26003, designating official newspapers. Mr. Dorian, please read the resolution.
Resolution of Board of County Commissioners of Los Angeles County, Colorado, designating the Chronicle News and World Journal as official newspapers for the publication of legal notices by Los Angeles County 2026. Resolution number 26-003, whereas in accordance with state statutes, the Board of County Commissioners and other elected officials are required from time to time to have legal notices published and disseminate other information to the general public within Los Angeles County, and whereas Chronicle News and World Journal are newspapers of general circulation within Los Angeles County, are therefore qualified to publish legal notices and other public information is required to be published by Los Angeles County. Now therefore be resolved by the Board of County Commissioners of Los Angeles County, Colorado, that one, the Board of County Commissioners hereby designates the Chronicle News and or World Journal as official newspapers for the purpose of publication of legal notices and such other legal publications required by law during 2026. Resolution was adopted on the 6th day of January 2026 upon a motion made to second and affirmative vote by order of the Board of County Commissioners of Los Angeles County, Colorado, followed by your signature.
Thank you. Any questions, commissioners? I will entertain a motion.
Move to approve resolution 26003, designating official newspapers.
Second?
Commissioner Searle,
Yes.
Commissioner Hess,
Yes.
Commissioner Lopez.
Yes. 9D, consideration of resolution 26004, designating meeting days and times. Mr. Dorian, please read the resolution.
Resolution of the Board of County Commissioners of Los Angeles County, Colorado, establishing the dates and times for the conduct of regular meetings of the Board of County Commissioners during 2026. Resolution number 26-004. Whereas the Los Angeles County Board of County Commissioners, in conformance with CRS 30-10-303, is required to meet at the county seat for the purposes of conducting county business no less than once each month. And whereas the Board of County Commissioners desire to continue its established practice of meeting twice a month in a regular session for consideration of such business that may come before the board to be held on the first and third Tuesdays of each calendar month, beginning at the hour of 9 a.m. And whereas the board reserves the right to meet in special sessions as deemed necessary by the board to transact business that may not reasonably be held until a regular meeting. Now therefore be resolved by the Board of County Commissioners of Los Angeles County, Colorado. 1, for the calendar year 2026, the Board of County Commissioners shall meet in regular session twice monthly on the first and third Tuesday of each calendar month, beginning at the hour of 9 a.m. at the Commissioners' Chambers, located in room 201 of the Los Angeles County Courthouse, 200 East First Street, Cherry, Colorado, or virtually for the purposes of considering such matters and may come before the board. This resolution adopted on the 6th day of January 2026 upon motion made in second and affirmative vote. Order of the Board of County Commissioners of Los Angeles County, Colorado, followed by your signature lines.
Thank you. Any questions on this resolution, commissioners? Hearing none, I will entertain a motion.
I'll move to approve resolution 26-004, designating meeting days and times for the year 2026.
Second motion.
Commissioner Hess,
Yes.
Commissioner Searle,
Yes.
Commissioner Lopez.
Yes. 9E, consideration of resolution 26005, establishing a schedule for periodic meeting dates and times for DHS. Mr. Dorian, please read the resolution.
Resolution of the Board of County Commissioners of Los Angeles County, Colorado, establishing a schedule for periodic meeting dates and times for the transaction of business of the board, acting in its capacity as Los Angeles County Board of Human Services during the calendar year 2026. Resolution number 26-005. Whereas the Board of County Commissioners serves as the Los Angeles County Board of Human Services in conformance with CRS 26-1-116. And whereas Los Angeles County Board of Human Services is required to periodically conduct human services related businesses and consider such other human services related matters as may come before the Board of Human Services. And whereas the Los Angeles County Board of Human Services in conformance with state statute oversees provisions of public assistance within the county in accordance with the rules and regulations established by the Colorado Department of Human Services for the administration, public assistance, and welfare activities. Whereas the chairman of the Board of Human Services shall preside at all meetings of the Board of Human Services and with authorized when authorized by the board, action shall execute all documents approved by the Board of Human Services. Now therefore be resolved by the Board of County Commission of Los Angeles County, Colorado, one, for the calendar year 2026, that the Board of County Commissioners shall meet in its capacity as the Board of Human Services at 1 p.m. on the third Tuesday of each month. Two, all meetings of the Board of Human Services shall begin at 1 p.m. on the third Tuesday of each month and shall be held in the Commissioners' Chambers, Los Angeles County Courthouse in room 201, located 200 East First Street, Trinidad, Colorado, or virtually. The chairman of the Board of County Commissioners also serve as the chairman of the Board of Human Services. This resolution was adopted on the 6th day of January 2026. Upon motion made and second for the vote. By order of the Board of County Commissioners of Los Angeles County, Colorado, followed by your signature lines.
Thank you, Mr. County Commissioners. Any feedback, any questions? Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion.
Move to approve resolution 26005, establishing a schedule for periodic meeting dates and times for the Department of Human Services.
Second?
Commissioner Searle?
Yes.
Commissioner Hess?
Yes.
Commissioner Lopez?
Yes. Thank you. Consideration, 9F, consideration of resolution 26006, designating holiday observations for 2026. Mr. Veronica, please read the resolution.
Resolution of the Board of County Commission of Los Angeles County, Colorado, designating holidays to be observed by Los Angeles County during calendar year 2026, including New Year's Day 2027. Resolution number 26-006, whereas Los Angeles County's unit of local government within the state of Colorado will recognize various holidays that occur during the calendar year 2026, and whereas authorities vested in the Board of County Commissioners to designate those holidays to be observed by Los Angeles County during the calendar year 2026. Now therefore be it resolved by the Board of County Commissioners of Los Angeles County, Colorado, that one, following days occurring during the calendar year 2026 shall be observed as official holidays recognized by Los Angeles County and shall include New Year's Day 2027, Martin Luther King Jr. Day, Monday, January 19th, 2026, President's Day, Monday, February 16th, 2026, Memorial Day, Monday, May 25, 2026, Independence Day observed Friday, July 3rd, 2026, Labor Day, Monday, September 7th, 2026, Columbus Day, Monday, October 12th, 2026, Veterans Day, Wednesday, November 11th, 2026, Thanksgiving Day, Thursday, November 26th, 2026, day after Thanksgiving, Friday, November 27th, 2026, Christmas Eve, Thursday, December 24th, 2026, Christmas Day, Friday, December 25th, 2026, New Year's Eve, Thursday, December 31, 2026, New Year's Day, Friday, January 1, 2027. On a motion made and seconded, affirmative vote, this resolution was adopted on the 6th day of January 2026. The order of the Board of County Commissioners of Los Angeles County, Colorado, followed by your signature lines.
Thank you, Mr. Veronica. Any discussion, Commissioners? Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion.
I'll move to approve resolution 26-006, designating holiday observations for 2026.
Second the motion.
Commissioner Hess?
Yes.
Commissioner Searle?
Yes.
Commissioner Lopez?
Yes. 9G, consideration of resolution 26-007, hours of operation. Commissioners, I believe initially there was a couple of questions on that, so I'm going to make a recommendation to table this and move that down to executive session. And if there's any objection, you can state that right now. Otherwise, I will entertain a motion to table and move that to executive session.
So moved.
Second?
Commissioner Searle?
Yes.
Commissioner Hess?
Yes.
Commissioner Lopez?
Yes. Thank you. Nine H, consideration of resolution 26-008, establishing posting locations for meeting notices. Mr. Veronica.
Resolution of the Board of County Commission of Los Angeles County, Colorado, establishing the posting locations of meeting notices for the Board of County Commissioners meetings and the Board of Human Services meetings for the calendar year 2026. Resolution number 26-008. Whereas the Board of County Commissioners then was seated as the Board of Human Services for Los Angeles County conformance with CRS 24-6-402. Colorado Open Meeting Act is required to conduct county business at meetings open to the public and to provide the public with timely notice of this meeting, dates, times, and locations. And where it is the duty of the Board of County Commissioners to provide timely public notice of the date, time, location, subject matter of issue to be considered by the board, a meeting to consider action on any policy, position, resolution, rule, or regulation, or take formal action on any matter that may come before the Board of County Commissioners or in its capacity as a Board of Human Services, and whereas CRS 24-6-402, print 2, print C, provides for public bodies to satisfy compliance by the timely posting of notices of such public meetings on the Los Angeles County website with a minimum of 24 hours of advance notice when practical of the date, time, location, subject matter of issues to be considered by the Board of County Commissioners. Now therefore be resolved by the Board of County Commissioners of Los Angeles County, Colorado, pursuant to CRS 24-6-4022C, notices of meetings of the Board of County Commissioners and the Board of Human Services for 2026, including, when practical, a specific agenda identifying the subject of all matters to be considered by the board during such public meeting shall be posted on the following: one website, https://losangelescounty.colorado.gov/. 2, the Board of County Commissioners designates the following location as the official posting location. Official posting places for notifications of meetings of the Board of County Commissioners and the Board of Human Services. The Board of County Commissioners is unable to post a notice online in exigent or emergency circumstances, such as a power outage or an interruption in internet services that prevent the public from accessing the notice online. A bulletin board that's placed at the entrance of the west doors to Los Angeles County Courthouse facing Maple Street, Trinidad, Colorado. B, bulletin board placed at the Commissioner's Chambers entrance located in room 201, Los Angeles County Courthouse. Courthouse is located at 200 East First Street, Trinidad, Colorado. On motion made, seconded, and affirmative vote, this resolution was adopted on the 6th day of January 2026. By order of the Board of County Commissioners of Los Angeles County, Colorado, followed by your signature.
Thank you. Any questions? I will entertain a motion.
I move to approve resolution 26-008, establishing posting locations for meetings notices.
Second motion.
Commissioner Hess?
Yes.
Mr. Searle?
Yes.
Commissioner Lopez?
Yes. 9I, consideration of resolution 26-009, designating a fiscal auditor. Mr. Duncan.
Resolution of the Board of County Commissioners of Los Angeles County, Colorado, designating DMC Auditing and Consulting LLC as a fiscal auditor for Los Angeles County for 2026. Resolution number 26-009. Whereas the Board of County Commissioners are required to have prepared annually a fiscal audit of all financial statements of the county for each fiscal year annually, reflecting the financial condition of the county in accordance with general accepted accounting principles and auditing standards. And whereas such a fiscal audit is required to be prepared by a certified public accountant licensed by the state of Colorado. Now therefore be it resolved by the Board of County Commissioners of Los Angeles County, Colorado, that 1, the Board of County Commissioners hereby designates the firm DMC Auditing and Consulting LLC as a financial auditor for Los Angeles County for fiscal year 2026. On motion made and seconded, an affirmative vote, this resolution was adopted on the 6th day of January 2026 by order of the Board of County Commissioners of Los Angeles County, Colorado, followed by your signature.
Thank you, sir. Questions? I will entertain a motion.
Move to approve resolution 26-009, designating a fiscal auditor.
Second.
Commissioner Searle?
Yes.
Commissioner Hess?
Yes.
Commissioner Lopez?
Yes. Thank you. 9J, consideration of county farm lease. Mr. Duncan.
Commissioners, we requested and that anybody who might be interested in leasing, any company or individual might be interested in leasing our county farm at the south end of the airport, submit a reply to our request. We had one reply from Horizon Farms for $3,500 to include annual water assessment and other fees. No other entity submitted a response, so I asked the board to approve Horizon Farms bid of $3,500.
Any discussion?
None.
None. I will entertain a motion.
I move to approve the county farm lease.
Second motion.
Commissioner Hess,
Yes.
Commissioner Searle,
Yes.
Commissioner Lopez.
Yes. 9K, consideration of Coroner and Murphy agreement, Mr. Doricamp.
Commissioner, before you for your consideration is approval of an agreement between Murphy and our coroner, Murphy Company, and our coroner. This is for services that this company provides for the coroner. There's a number of services they provide, and the contract price is $11,110.76 per year.
This is for mechanical services at the coroner's location, correct?
Yes.
One question, there is section 7, and this may be a legal indemnity. Murphy and the customer agreed to indemnify, basically in a sense, one another. So that's going to be a question, probably advice from council. But I highlighted this because the indemnity is something that perhaps nothing, but I wanted to just get a clarification from that. And then down on the termination agreement, which I believe is proper, down on the penultimate paragraph and the last paragraph, in your sentence, in the event there is any litigation or arbitration between the parties concerning this agreement, the prevailing law is going to be the state of Colorado, but then it comes into cost, including but not limited to attorney's fees and so on and so forth. So I do have those two legal questions simply, and I know for advice of counsel, I cannot ask that question here in open. So commissioners, unless I get the nod from council, but I don't believe that is going to happen. So I think at this point in time, I'm going to make a motion to table this and take that down to executive session.
So moved.
Second?
Commissioner Searle,
Yes.
Commissioner Hess,
Yes.
Commissioner Lopez.
Yes. So we will leave it on the table and just a verification or something. 9L, consideration of Form 2848, power of attorney and declaration of representation. Mr. Doricamp.
For you commissioners, for your consideration is the county authorizing financial group that's listed to act as a power of attorney for our trade. We had reached out to Walker Blue this past fall to help us try and recover some tax credits from our solar array that's up on top of the courthouse roof. And as part of that, there's deadlines that need to be met. We're up against that deadline. And so we reached out to these folks and they helped us through the process. Part of that process, through their emails as part of the package, for us to get reimbursed. We got to the first time that the board approved me to sign off on, it was a 99T. Apparently it didn't pass IRS muster. They want a quote-unquote wet signature, not a digital signature, and I did a digital signature. So this is round 2 to try and recover those funds and authorizing them on our behalf for this instance to act as our power of attorney. And I'll do a wet signature on this one. If the board approves 1, this power of attorney, and then 2, my authorization to sign.
Well, thank you for the work that you and Finance Director are putting into this. Any concerns, council? Thank you. Commissioners, any questions? I will entertain a motion.
I move to approve Form 2848, power of attorney and declaration of representation.
Second motion.
Commissioner Hess,
Yes.
Commissioner Searle,
Yes.
Commissioner Lopez.
Yes. 9M, consideration of Millway change order 009 for cloth wiring upgrades. Mr. Doricamp.
For your commissioners, for your consideration is millage change order 9. They're the ones that have been pulling and replacing the cloth wiring that is part of their investigation of the courthouse. We realized that some of our emergency lights and lighting and exit signs weren't working. And so this is part of the replacement of those emergency lights on the first through third floors. And Finance Director Copley continued to remind us, and I'm glad she did, that they split apart some of the work that they did to allow us to go ahead and spend $6,300, I believe that Christie said was a balance of all of our funding sources.
Security grant. Security grant.
So she did a good job in helping us navigate through this to be able to use part of that work to finish using all that grant. So that's the board to approve this change order.
The total there, so there's two items for clarification, Mr. Camp. At the bottom, there is a box highlighted, add 3 EMs 435, 1305, but the total change order that we're looking at is 6884.
That's correct.
Thank you, sir. I have no other questions, commissioners. Any questions on this item? Hearing none, I will entertain a motion.
Move to approve the mailing change order 009 for top wiring upgrades.
Second that?
Commissioner Searle,
Yes.
Commissioner Hess,
Yes.
Commissioner Lopez.
Yes. 9N, consideration of SWCA change order number 1 for CWPP Community Outreach. So we have Ms. Bieber. If we have any questions, this, as she explained earlier, was to submit notices through SWCA of reminders. And by the way, a bit of a negotiation in there, which is really appreciated. If you do this, then we'll do that, which is really great. So the additional expenses that are being asked in this particular document, $21.80 and 88 cents. With us, my opinion is, as you read this FedEx invoice, it's pretty much explanatory. Do we have any questions from Ms. Bieber? And I think the question was, are the funds available? She has stated they are. Second, this is a proper expenditure, but she's in the room. Would there be any direct questions for her?
Just one clarification, 212088, correct?
Yes, that is correct. That is what's in the 212088, yeah. Any other questions? Okay, I will entertain a motion.
I'll move to approve SWCA change order number 1 for CWPP Community Outreach for a total of $2,120.88.
Second motion.
Commissioner Hess,
Yes.
Commissioner Searle,
Yes.
Commissioner Lopez.
Yes, thank you, Ms. Bieber. Okay, 9O, consideration of job bid structure agreement. Mr. Belcamp.
Commissioner, before you for your consideration is a structure agreement that we need to, I would ask the board to execute for Ranch Road 2-track that goes up to the Jolly Pit. Division of Minerals has decided that those types of roads now are a man-made structure. So I'd ask the board to approve the structure agreement. In essence, if we tear up a man-made structure, then we are required to repair the man-made structure. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm not sure how we can damage an existing road regardless. This needs to be part of the agreement. We did send the same agreement to the Jolly Trust individuals, shown in your packet for their sign off on this. And I did speak with one of them verbally, and they're okay with this. So, and also we've got another one out there for boundary change, because we had to add around an acre or so where some of our, and we come in front of more than another time, but that's also missed into the Jolly Family Trust. So that's the board to approve this.
Thank you. Commissioners, any questions for Mr. Grunkamp on this item? Hearing none, I will entertain a motion.
Move to approve the Jolly Bid Structure Agreement.
Second.
Commissioner Searle,
Yes.
Commissioner Hess,
Yes.
Commissioner Lopez.
Yes. 9B, consideration of milling change order 010 plug wiring upgrade. Mr. Grunkamp.
Commissioners, I'd ask the board to table this item. Miller's representative did respond with some updated invoices, but I perused the invoice for change order 10 here, and I'm still not clear as to exactly what, I'm not clear on the numbers, frankly, so I've asked the board to table this change order so I can have further communication with Millie to try to get this clarified.
Thank you. And thank you for the advocacy on this item. Commissioners, any questions? Hearing none, I will entertain a motion to table this item.
I'll move to table the change order 010 cloth wiring and upgrade.
Second motion.
Commissioner Hess,
Yes.
Commissioner Searle,
Yes.
Commissioner Lopez.
Yes. Common theme, consideration of milling change order 011 cloth wiring upgrade. Back to you, Mr. Grunkamp.
Commissioner, ask the board to table this item also. And we're in receipt of an updated change order. The numbers, in my opinion, don't mesh, so I need to have further communication with them so they can clarify what exactly their updated change order is about, because it doesn't make sense to me.
Thank you. Thank you. Any questions, commissioners? Otherwise, I will make a recommendation as to Mr. Grunkamp to lay on the table item 9Q.
So moved.
Second motion.
Commissioner Hess,
Yes.
Commissioner Searle,
Yes.
Commissioner Lopez.
Yes. 9R, consideration of 2026 routine waste disposal bid. Mr. Grunkamp.
Commissioners, we solicited bids for the waste disposal, routine waste disposal throughout the county. And frankly, we received no bids. The deadline, I've taken vacation, but the deadline was due while I was on vacation. And talking with staff, no one submitted bids, so what I can do is I can reach out to who currently has our waste disposal, is providing waste disposal services, see if we can't rebid it and get them to at least respond, so we have something in hand. So I'd ask the board to table this item also.
This time, I will entertain the motion.
I would move to table 2026 routine waste disposal bid.
Second.
Commissioner Searle,
Yeah.
Commissioner Hess,
Yes.
Commissioner Lopez.
Yes. Thank you. Section 10, consideration of payroll and bills for the second half of December 2025. That was a year ago.
It was.
Finance Director Corporate, thank you for the report, and please proceed.
Payroll as of December 31st, 2025 is $244,683.78. Any questions on payroll? Invoices paid. On December 22nd, I highlighted for EGD construction. This here is for the ADA grant for the park, $72,624.81. For milling, for the EM lights, $6,884. That was the grant that we talked about. This old castle, We were gonna void it, but we're going to actually void, I think, the 99,000 one above it. We're gonna void the 99, the retainage. So we're gonna keep the 1,996,669, that's a grant for road and bridge. But we decided to void the 99, because it was a duplicate when they entered it. CWCA, for the CWPP grant, we paid them $14,490. And that's all I've highlighted. Do you have any other questions?
Briefly, the one right above where you highlighted the ADA grant parking, Colorado State University Extension, 11,175.
That here is for the extension office, for the contractual and the travel. We pay them every quarter for their wages, their contract services. We pay them, so that's probably that's gotta be the fourth quarter for them,
Yes.
the University Extension Office. Mhm.
Commissioners, any other questions for Finance Director? Hearing none, I will entertain a motion to approve item 10A.
I'll move to approve payroll and bills for second half of December 2025.
Second motion.
Commissioner Hess,
Yes.
Commissioner Searle,
Yes.
Commissioner Lopez.
Yes. Thank you, and at this time, we are going to go into section 11. The board will be under executive session, CRS 246402, for being confirmed with the county attorney for the purpose of receiving legal advice on specific legal questions. We have item A, HB 241362, Gray Water. We will have item G, consideration of resolution 26007, hours of operation, and consideration of corridor and Northway agreement. At this time, I will entertain a motion to suspend the Board of County Commissioners, enter into executive session with a short 5-minute recess.
So,
Second.
Commissioner Searle,
Yes.
Commissioner Hess,
yes.
Commissioner Lopez.
Yes, thank you.